In my golf swing, if I was to swing like this off the golf ball and swinging down and through, I'm not effectively using my legs and I'm not effectively putting some forces into the ground. We want to put that force into the ground because we want to use our legs. What it should roughly look like, and it's a little bit different for everybody, for the most part, what it should be is as you're about to pull the trigger working off the golf ball, that foot should be sliding out. That would be putting some amount of force this way, which is going to help to get you to shift laterally and start turning the next force on, which is going to be some lateral force this way and then some torque. What does the trail foot look like? Well, the trail foot would look something like this. So again, my lead foot is still going out this way. It still would be sliding on the card, but now that there's no card, I get now the friction into the ground. From here, my trail foot would look something like this as I work off that golf ball. And so you can see the foot slides out just a little bit and it also starts turning into the ground. That is me starting to apply some amount of torque into the ground and some important laterals. This lateral right here is going to stop me from continually to sway. And what, let's say someone is that's struggling with sway, let's say if you work off the golf ball and you go like that, guess what? You're not putting enough force into the ground this way and enough of this. You need more of that. So get your foot on the trail side, get that onto a cereal box and practice this. Now we get rid of the cereal box. And again, we have a little bit of lateral because I'm pushing this way. Half an inch, 1 inch with an iron would be more than you'd need. You could have a little bit more with driver. But again, as you work off that golf ball, you want to feel like you're putting force in the ground this way. And then from there, okay, then we want to counter that. Countering that, that's going to be pushing it this way. And as I start pushing this way, I start coiling up to the top of my backswing. That creates tons of energy into the system earlier so you can hit the ball further.